Ask yourself, which of these two groups include adjectives that are more positive? How do these stereotypes affect children's development of their identity? How do they limit or affect each child's potential? How do they affect children's interactions with each other? How do they persist in my classroom? What can I do to change? As you become more aware of gender bias, you will become comfortable about addressing it. The following examples describe how some caregivers approach gender bias in their classrooms. Example 1. Catalina, who is 4, is running outside in the grass with a small group of boys and girls. Tommy, Alex, Kara, and Sandian begin a game of hide and seek. As Catalina starts to run away, she falls and bumps her head. She begins to cry, and Tommy goes to tell the teacher. When Miss Jody comes to see what is happening, Alex and Kara are taking care of Catalina. Kara tells Miss Jody she hurt her head bad. Look, there's a scratch on top of her head, and it's bleeding. Alex responds, I was the doctor on 911, and I helped her not to cry. I was the doctor too, added Sandian. No, you were my nurse, he remarks. I'm the doctor too, right, Miss Jody? Jody adds, right, you can both be doctors. But can't girls just be nurses, Alex asks. Sure, and boys too, if they want to. Anyone can be a doctor. What would you say? How do you think Jody handled it? What could you have done differently? Example 2. Two 3-year-old girls are playing in the block center with dolls. Are you making a house? Miss Sarah asks. No, Jimmy has to build it, Caroline says. Why? Sarah asks. Because boys are strong, that's why, Shelby responds. But aren't we strong too? Sarah inquires. Yeah, but not as strong as boys, Caroline decides. What would you say? How would you have handled this? What point would you like to make? How would you do it so that it would be developmentally appropriate? Example 3. Miss Carey sets crayons, paper, glue, scissors, craft sticks, and glitter out for the Creativity Center. Immediately, 4 girls fill the spaces. Tommy saunters over. Hey, you girls are hogging all the craft stuff. Boys don't make as pretty stuff as girls. You go play in the blocks, Chelsea chants. Yeah, add the other girls. Miss Carey hears this and goes over to the boys. Hey, I heard what Sandian and Chelsea were saying. How do you feel about that? She asks. Okay, I guess. They're just stupid, dumb girls. Who needs them? He retorts. Why do you think they're stupid? Asks Carrie. Just because, he answers disgustedly. How do the rest of you feel? Carrie asks. They always go to the table first. It's not fair. They think they're better than us, Barron answers. So you think it's unfair. Which part do you think is unfair? She inquires. That they think they're better drawers than us. We're good too, he explains. If you could talk to them, what would you like to tell them? How could you say it so your message would be fair? Could you work out a deal? She prods as they begin to problem solve as a group. What would you do differently? What do you like? What are some effective communication skills she used with the boys? How did it work? Examples like these occur daily. Remember, the key is to keep our eyes open and our confidence up while we become aware of bias and begin to resist it. As you begin to look at the interactions that take place in the environment, use the following comparative checklist of developmentally appropriate and inappropriate ways to address gender equality in the classroom.